Morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on a brand new week here at Cyber Trading. Good to see you all back here nice and early. Let me tell you, I had a pretty good week, a big week going on this week. I don't know if you guys know the earnings weeks is coming out with the banks. Looking forward to see how those are all going to turn out. So we're going to the fourth quarter earnings right now, which could be pretty good. We've got a nice little run up right now in this ACON. But I didn't see that much out there as really that impressive this morning. Usually around 9 o'clock, we'll get program trading kicking in the second time around, and we'll go over that. All right. But big week also too. We got phase 3 that's going on this weekend. We have traders accounting coming on this weekend. We got the Well 365 coming up next weekend. A lot of great speakers, a lot of great training. Once again, if you're watching on social media, on the top left-hand corner, just take that QR code, scan it, come join our trading room. We'll be here live all day long. And just make sure you give us a thumbs up, ring the bell, and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys. So let's go look around, traders. What's happening? Let's talk about what happened last week, because we had a pretty good, decent week. We had some really good examples. Hopefully, some of you got to watch and review some of those events. But a lot of it we're going to talk about was shown on that NASDAQ book viewer, on level 3, on level 4. It's amazing. I was talking to so many students that joined us last week, and they all keep saying the same thing. And if you're watching this show on a recording, whatever, you're going to see the same thing. When you start teaching you, start showing you how you can follow the orders, it just makes things so much easier. So regarding about what happened last week, let's go over a couple of stocks. First of all, I want to talk about RXRX. And let me just change this, bring this to a 2-day chart. So RXRX was a really nice moving stock last week. You could see it. It was a late little starter. Started right around here, around 11:30. Was right around that $10 price range, 10.60. Made a really nice move in the middle of the day and had a nice little push going into the close. You can see here at 3:30, had a nice move, and all the way up to about 3 o'clock. Went from about 11.60 all the way up to about $12. I mean, it's not a big mover, but you know what? 20 cents, what is that? 40 cents on 1,000 shares was a really, really good move. 1,000 shares, $400, $100,000 a year salary. I'll take that all day. Another one, Zcar, was another one we had last week. It was a little bit more of an IPO, meaning its initial public offering came out, but took a little bit of a hit when it came out of the IPO, but kind of built its support levels around 250. Had a nice move going into the afternoon. That was another nice one. What else we had here? AAOI, another nice little move. Nice little pitch right there early in the morning. Went from 18 up to about 19. Oh, by the way, we got a nice little pop in Acorn, which we're going to come back and check. I just see it on my level 3. It looks like the 9 o'clock program trading kicked in. And then last but not least was Boyle. Boyle did pretty well, but it's taking a big hit this morning. It went all the way to about 36. Nice little day trade. Looks like it gave away a lot of that movement from yesterday. It's down about $4. That really stinks. But I know a lot of us, I have it as a swing trade. I own it right around 26, I think it is. So I'm doing more of a swing trade, more of a long term, and that's, basically some of the stocks that are moving pretty nice. They're there. I know a lot of us also been looking at some of the, what's going on with Bitcoin, and a lot of the crypto stocks obviously been doing pretty well. A lot of the minings and a lot of the blockchains. Mara looks like it's having a pretty good move this morning. Coin actually had a little bit good move. Took a huge hit, but looks like they're coming back. Also been very, very good swing trades also. So anyway, that's the past. Let's focus on today, right? Let's focus on this week. So we got earnings. We got classes. We got some great events going on. Make sure you register for all of them. And but let's see what's going on for a day trade. Now, we got this move right here on the ACON. You could see it right here. Just had a nice little push right here. And let me just bring up my level 3, which we call book viewer. Open screen. Bring this up over here. And we'll bring this right here. Okay, so we got this right here. There we go. So we got a couple of good moves. You could see here, we got to get the filters out. All right. So we got a couple of iceberg orders. We got a couple of here. It looks like people are bidding it up around, was that 633, 634? Not a lot. And we got an iceberg order around 3,700, right around 720. So we'll bring it up over here. ACON. Oops. can't type. So I don't see the real resistance here on the intraday, but I do see it on the long-term chart. There's that resistance levels right around there. So you can see some iceberg orders are there already. I'm here looking at level 4, not really that much also, kind of a little messy actually. So I don't know, it's up 115%. It's cheap. I probably would give it a category 3, maybe. I probably won't give it a 1. This looks pretty volatile right now. That's moving. ACON. But we're going to definitely have it on here. Listen, you know, I'm not a big fan on Mondays, right? Mondays, you got to be careful. Come back from the weekend. Not a lot of news happened over the weekend. Congress is coming back into order. That's basically what I'm going to look at. Actually, you know what? There's a big iceberg order right now on Mara. Just want to bring this up. And yeah, right there. You see that order right there? 100,000 share bidder. This is one order basically out there for about $250,000 is looking to be bought in Mara. That looks pretty good right there. Yep, right there, right there. That's see a big support level right here, guys, fellow traders. I mean, you can't get better than that. By the way, Rich Josh, take a screenshot of that. That's exactly what we need. I love that. That's a great one right there. Beautiful. So Mara, look, I've got a lot of support there. Definitely looking at a big buy right here. You can't see him on level 2 yet because there are other orders ahead of him. But right there at 65, Mara, right there. Great example. Thanks for sharing that. All right. This stock, it looks like a buyout. It's not going anywhere. We'll scratch that one. SPEC was one I saw also. Big order just showed up right now. A couple of good, nice iceberg orders on SPEC. So we got a couple of them. Looks like they're on different exchanges right now. But 320, 330, we got some orders down here. 320, a little bit more. Maybe I change the filters up. Let me change to 500. Take out some of those. Looks some depth. Okay, you can see there's a lot more sellers than buyers. So it looks like we're having, even though it's up a little big, up 65%, doesn't look like I really want to. It's not really moving too big, and there's not too many buyers out there. So might not consider this going to probably continue to go higher. It might be trending down from looking at the imbalance on where the buyers and sellers are. But you know what? It is moving today. We're going to keep an eye on it. Here's a very nice little cheap little stock. Another one trending down. VINC looks like it's gapped up pretty big. Might want to scratch that one out. Scratch. BLNK. It's got good volume. Let's see what this one looks like. Not really. Well, you got a 17,000 share seller out there at 395. That looks like a resistance levels, but that's pretty far out of the way. I don't know. We'll put this one on it. I mean, we traded this stock before. Remember, we traded this back in November. It did run from like 260 all the way to about 450. BLNK. Check your journals for students that you've been here back then. You probably have it on your watch list. Big any good losers going on? This one's down about 24%. Not really pretty. KOLD is going up because the opposite of Boyle. So if that's in the gainers, you can see Boyle's on the losers. I know everyone saw the big news on BA. That's a crazy story. Everybody read about that? My God, that was horrible. They grounded all their max jets, and it's taken a big hit here, down to about 19%. BA. Well, you know what? I'm just curious because we might get some good iceberg orders on BA. No, not really. It's it did come back this morning from 227, went to 333. It's expensive. We don't really trade this stock right here, but it is in the news and it is going to affect other companies. So some airlines took some big hits on it. I don't think Delta. I think did Delta take a hit on it? No. I think who was on Alaskan Airlines, right? Thank God nobody was sitting in that chair. My God, that was horrible. But BA is obviously going to take a big hit. And I don't know if it's going to, with that news, depending how serious it could be, this stock could really take a big hit. So it might be a good option trade, could be a good swing trade, but we got to see what happens over the course of the day before we make that judgment. All right. Any other stocks out there that I'm missing? Anyone here on social, anyone YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, anyone in the Cyber Group room? Bill says there's SPR took a big hit. It did take a big hit, and but it's coming back a little bit. Looks like it's bouncing off that 25. I don't know if I see anything here on level 3 SPR. Not really. No big orders out there. And you got to also, it's got a big spread, Bill. You know, we got to look at that. GM, checking that one out. GM's doing crap. Nothing. Or are you saying good morning? We got to be careful to use our symbols out there. All right. Sometimes it throws me off because when you use those abbreviations, that's usually what they turn out to be, a stock. But anyway, let's get ready for the market opened up. Listen, it's Monday. Don't get too crazy. You got a lot of classes going on this week. It's a very, very important time of the year in January to start getting ready for the new year. So if we see something, we'll say something. Not really a big list going on. Totally normal, but you know what happens when 9:30 opens up. People program trading kicks in. More orders are going to start showing up. We should be getting some action going on. Usually we got to wait a little bit until that happens. So we'll see you all there. All right, guys. Good luck. Once again, if you're watching on social media, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and ring that bell. All right, so you get our alerts. And you always got that little QR code in the top left-hand corner. Just scan it with your phone. I'd be happy to see you. And make sure everybody's registered for the upcoming events. Very, very important. You got to learn before you can earn. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be back here in 15 minutes when the market opens up and trades live. All right, we'll get ready to trade the open.